the latest and greatest in cryptocurrency news, and I figured that it was about a time that we make a video where we talk about the top cryptocurrencies that are under a penny. Of course, it's always interesting to look at the different cryptos that are valued at under a 1 cent USD, because those are the cryptos that have the most gains. I mean, you could fill your bags pretty big. I mean, get your bag pretty full. Now, when it comes to these cryptos, and now personally, I know that I'm going to be filling my bags, especially in this market. I mean, one person might have an opinion that differs from another, but I think ultimately cryptocurrency comes down to two types of people. I've said this before, and I'll keep saying it. There's people who see the opportunity for gains, and there's people who panic when they see things on sale. And ultimately, I guess it basically separates those of us who are real crypto traders between those who are going to be able to take their earnings to the bank. So of course, I think that we've also got some interesting news. Twitter CEO promotes Bitcoin. Definitely a very interesting article to start the video off with there. That whole thing about the cryptocurrency being in the mainstream dialogue. I know that a lot of people are interested in that sort of seeing the different variables, the breakthroughs that cryptocurrency manages to get, sinking in through the cracks and all these different things, and getting into that public conversation. And I think that it's also interesting to see how the public generally has its response to intertwined with the cryptocurrency space. So number one on the list, I'm gonna have to give that number one position over to DigiByte. As far as being the crypto that it is, I think DigiByte's definitely a worthy crypto. As far as being valued under a cent right now, I think that's pretty incredible. That DigiByte's been going unnoticed, in particular, in this space. DigiByte's definitely a crypto. If you aren't doing your research into DigiByte, I definitely recommend that you pay attention to it, because DigiByte's one of those cryptos that has an incredible history. The fact that it's been around for so long, DigiByte being spread around the world to such an extent. I would say DigiByte's one of those cryptos that has the opportunity to stand the test of time, to a large extent. We can expect some pretty amazing things from DigiByte, and especially, I think that this video is pretty good to make, in this market, because we have so many cryptos that are valued under a penny. That I have opportunity, and anybody out there who's paying close attention can actually get on board before the big bull run. I mean, of course, standard disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes. Obviously, this isn't advice. This video is just for those of us who are well, basically this video is just me sharing my opinion on the space. I know a lot of people are probably watching the Super Bowl right now. I'm not going to be able to catch this live, but I mean, we'll leave it up on the channel regardless for anybody out there who is interested in this list. So number two on the list is, of course, going to be Electroneum. Very interesting crypto. I mean, we talk about Electroneum a lot on this channel, and I think that there's a lot to be said, in Electroneum's favor. We're talking about a crypto that's, making these different innovations as far as the mobile space. I mean, it's plain as day to see that Electroneum has this idea. They're getting their ducks in a row. Yeah, of course, Apollo crypto is making it on the list as well. I mean, we can't make a list of the top cryptos that are valued at under a penny without including Apollo currency on there, ladies and gentlemen. Apollo certainly is a sleeping giant. And all right, so we've got a comment on here. What exchange do you recommend for Apollo? If you guys want to get into the comment section and just type in Bitmart or IDEX. I mean, you gotta be careful. I mean, I don't really want to recommend any exchange personally, just because I don't want that coming back to me. I mean, people have problems with all sorts of exchanges, but I mean, I could obviously read off the recommendations that you guys we will have our decentralized exchange coming very soon. Yeah, decentralized exchanges, definitely something exciting to look forward to. I think a centralized cryptocurrency exchange sounds like an oxymoron to me. But that's just, again, the way that I see it. I think things in crypto should be decentralized at any turn, any possibility. But of course, I mean, we'll see how things go, when it comes to Apollo and these sort of things. This person says investing in cryptocurrency based on me. Well, I'm not giving any advice. I already said that it's not my advice. So, that's what that disclaimer is there for. Next on the list, of course, we're going to have Verge, XVG, which is a cryptocurrency. I mean, currently valued under a penny, so it fills up the criteria. I mean, Verge is one of those cryptos that's been waiting in the rafters, I think, for quite some time now, and we can be expecting to see some pretty exciting things from Verge. I mean, I remember back when crypto was receiving more attention. There was a lot more publicity, revolving around Verge, but privacy is the standard, a secure and anonymous cryptocurrency. Of course, this isn't the only privacy coin on the list. I mean, I got to, give credit where credit is due. Apollo, definitely an interesting crypto when it comes to that sort of thing. People are, I don't know, man. If you're listening to me, I'm just some YouTuber on here. So if people are that, influenced, I'm sure I'm not the only one who's influencing people's opinions if they're that, if their perspectives are that malleable. I mean, you got to do your own research. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm not your dad, that's why that's my catchphrase right there, buddy, because I mean, it's cryptocurrency. So, I mean, I'm going to try and make money off of these cryptos, taking profits where I can, not being too greedy about it, but then again, not being too skittish about it as well. And of course, Holo chain, definitely going to be putting this on the list right here. Holo is interesting crypto as far as the ones valued at under a penny go. I mean, I'm definitely excited to see what we can expect from Holo. As far as blockchain alternatives go, Holo chain is a you are Tati advice. I don't know what all that means, but I mean, whatever, man. Whatever you want. I'm just a guy on YouTube that's cryptocurrency YouTuber, and all I care about are subscribers, right? That's all YouTubers care about these days is subscribers. But so yeah, Holo, where the crowd is the cloud. This is definitely making it on the list for a number of reasons. I mean, we've talked about Holo chain plenty of times on here. One of those cryptos that's really you can't ignore. And yeah, I mean, what else you guys want to talk about? We got Apollo, of course, DigiByte, Holo chain, Electroneum. What is that, 4? All right, so we got to pick one more crypto that's valued under a penny for the list. And I was originally going to make this list longer, but I decided to limit it to 5, just because a lot of the cryptos that are valued under a penny are kind of crap, and you gotta read in between the lines. You gotta do your own research when it comes to this space. And that's really where it all comes down to. I mean, it's kind of annoying when people, but yeah, so Funfair, I mean, I'm not going to put it on the list, but I mean, I think that, not many people agree with me there, but I mean, it is kind of a crap coin. But as far as like day trading goes, I mean, if it really just depends on what you're willing to do. I mean, a lot of these different crypto, I mean, I know gas, it's not, it's undervalued, but it's not under a penny by any stretch of the imagination. But I mean, gas and Neo, I mean, those are interesting. I mean, Dragon Chain, the Disney cryptocurrency, I mean, obviously not a penny either, but that's one that I'm paying attention to as well. Yeah, I mean, that's basically the list. I'm trying to think of one last crypto that we could include on here. I mean, Telcoin, I mean, that one is way under a penny. So I mean, I've got a lot. I mean, it's not a crypto that I'm going to be singing its praises anytime soon, but it's definitely a crypto that you want to talk about. Pundi X, yeah, that's definitely a crypto worth our attention, by some stretch of the imagination. Nope, it's not even on Coin Market Cap. TKT. Yeah, I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due. I mean, I know a lot of my friends were telling me to get on board with this one, and I just didn't listen. I mean, obviously, I've had some involvement with it in the past, but I pretty much emptied my bags. A lot of people saying BTT, the Binance crypto with Tron. I mean, whatever floats your boat, kid. I mean, I'm not going to include it on the list, but it is something that, just because of the recent issues that went down with Tron, with BTT, I mean, it's one of those cryptos that I'm sort of tiptoeing around. I mean, I don't want to go too political with that, but so we'll just leave it at there. But that's the list. I mean, obviously BTT will be listed on KuCoin. You can deposit BTT at 16 on February 3rd. Withdraw BTT. I don't know. I'm pretty annoyed with Justin Sun, with what he pulled, with Binance recently. Not cool, but I still sort of believe in the vision. I mean, this person says Apollo is a scam. I mean, let's hope not, right? I mean, I know I was taking profits. I mean, you could make money on any crypto, so I mean, whether or not Apollo goes all the way and fulfills what it says that it's claiming to do, or not, I mean, as long as you don't, I'm not going to promote people. I'm not promoting any of these cryptos either. I mean, people all the time really use scam in the wrong context. Yeah, that's true. I think that's one of the big, you careful of your words, Brian. No, I hope, but, yeah, I mean, Brian's right to come on here and voice his opinion. I mean, you're entitled to tell us what you think about Apollo. I mean, I'd appreciate it if you'd write a little bit more content in your comments so that I can read, what your reasoning behind it is. But I mean, I definitely would encourage people to come to your own conclusions and If after looking at Apollo, that's what you come to think, I mean, that's I'm not going to stand here and try and defend a crypto, because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, I don't have any insider information, you know what I mean? All that I have access to the same public information that you guys have. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we've all sort of got to make our calls, which is why, no, I'm not endorsing any of these projects in particular, but at the same time, I mean, I don't hold any, I don't have hard feelings for anybody who's made a crypto review on any of these specific projects, just because I know how this space can be, and oftentimes people get the wrong idea and they start pointing fingers. But MTL is best nowadays, sir. Let's check out MTL. Yeah, I mean, I still remain a fan of Apollo. I mean, with even just in the short term, I mean, it's one of those cryptos that has served me well. Yeah, MTL, I mean, it is over a penny, so I wasn't going to put it on this list, but it is an interesting project as well. And just my 2 cents, I used to be an auditor, did my research on Apollo, not a scam, but perhaps some borderline unethical practices. So, I mean, you got it from that commenter. I think people do, overuse certain, terminology. It's like, it's sad to see, because people often negate the meaning of things by just throwing around terms loosely. But of course, what are you gonna do, right? So yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what these aforementioned cryptos are going to be doing. I'm Electroneum, and I'm excited to see where crypto is going to be taking us. Yeah, scam would mean people belong in jail. That's a good definition of a scam. I mean, just because, I mean, if you're just a crypto trader and you're trying to make profits, I mean, that's pretty much how I view the cryptos that are under a penny. I mean, holding on to them long term, it's sort of a big risk. You kind of risk losing your money, in that sense, which is why you never know what the volatility in the space is going to do. But, it's an interesting conversation to have regardless. Anyways, I'm going to go back and watch the rest of the Super Bowl. Go Patriots. Hope everybody out there is a Patriots fan. But yeah, remember, obviously I'm not a financial advisor. This whole video is just my chaotic rambling, just my opinion, my humble opinion. But this person says life is a scam. I guess this person says he doesn't trust Apollo, with somebody like Steve McCullen, involved in it. Guy lied about it. All right, I don't know if he lied or not. I'd have to do my research before I give voice to that. But regardless, go Pats, and I'll see you guys later on. Have a good one.